Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. We are back again. It's a little rainy out today, so I decided to pull over before I did this video real quick, okay? I'm going to make a couple of quick predictions, okay? One, it's like a public service announcement. 50-year mortgages, don't do them. They're a scam. It's a way for mortgage companies and bankers to make more money. They're basically, interest alone is going to pretty much double the cost that you're paying if you do a 50-year mortgage. So don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Okay, number two. The Trump has now signed the bill or whatever to release the Epstein files. There are two provisions in there, though, that you guys should be aware of so that you don't get surprised. Number one, and like I said, I can't see the future, but I can make some pretty good guesses, okay? Prediction number one. There is a provision in there that says that they won't release information that is a threat to national security. Provision number two, they won't release information if it's part of an ongoing investigation, okay? Now, what I'm predicting is that they're going to cherry pick the files that they release, whether it's 10,000 here, 20,000 here. They've got gigabytes of information, and a document file or email takes bytes. You would have to have hundreds, if not thousands, of emails to equal 1 megabyte, and they've got gigabytes worth of information, okay? Some of it's photos, some of it's, that's beside the point, okay? If Trump is starting to name people, and he's saying, oh, you need to be looking at these people, does that mean that either A, he is lying about the files or seeing anything in the files, or B, he has seen the files and has seen perpetrators and has purposely not said anything, or, you know, as the president has not had his attorney general looking at these perpetrators before this week. Instead, he's going after political opponents like James Comey, which that stuff got dismissed because they have an incompetent lawyer. Anyway, that's beside the point. Okay. The main thing that I really want to bring up with all of this is, if you remember a couple of months ago, I was talking about when Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, said that she had looked at the files, she had the files on her desk, and there was no additional charges were being brought, even though they've got hundreds, if not hundreds, they've got thousands of victims. But Pam Bondi, months ago, when she said she had the files on her desk, that there were no additional charges. She had looked through them and there was nothing else to be charged, right? Remember she said that? So, if they try to hold back on the files, if there is nothing to be seen, there's nobody to be charged, what are you holding the files for? Why are you fighting so hard to keep them out of the public eye? You know what I'm saying? Like, your words do not align with your actions. Like, don't pee on me on my back and tell me it's raining. You see what I'm saying? Like, we know that it's a lot of powerful people in there. We know it's going to be a lot of powerful white people in there, because Epstein ain't hanging out with no brothers, okay? He had a bunch of rich white people with him. And for Trump to be going on this tangent on his Twitter all night talking about, oh, it's the Democrats, you're going to find Democrats. Well, if you want to cherry pick, you know, a few hundred files or whatever that he mentions a Democrat, okay, so be it. That if they were in the wrong, they can get it too, as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. I want everybody to get it. I'm an equal opportunity, okay? But for Trump to be talking all this trash, saying it's going to be a bunch of Democrats this and a bunch of Democrats that, bro, you the only one that's in like dozens of photos with Epstein, buddy, pal, at parties, hanging out and stuff. So, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, just be aware of those two potentials on how they're going to try to slow roll or try to divert the attention from what's really going on. Make sure they release all the files. Like, release the Kraken. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. Y'all make sure you have a great afternoon and stay safe. Come on. What are you doing?